Oh, what good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Welcome to my special room. In my special room, tickling the ivories, feels like in the womb. Notes come fresh and easy, that's where I find peace of mind. Among the smiles on your face, we're from the same human race. It's divine to be me, it's an art you see. Playing, here's the key. There's no walls round me. Let the waterfall flow. Let it flow. In my sacred room, circling the seasons, feels like flowers bloom. Without rhyme or reason, that's where I find peace of mind. Among your hearts and your souls, we're all the same in our goals. It's sublime to be me, it's a craft you see. Playing, here's the key to creativity. Let your inner light glow, let it glow. It's so bright I'm being blinded by your brilliance, your radiance, your luminosity. There's only one you and there'll never be another you, so you might as well be the best version of yourself. I invite you to close your eyes. Imagine you're in that special place where you feel safe, warm, comfy, cozy, knowing all is well, right here and right now, for your highest good and the highest good of all those you care about. Let the healing power of music envelop your essence, illuminate your mind, lift your spirits, touch your heart and soul, and brighten your night. In my special room, I am free. In my sacred room, there's no doom or gloom. I am free to be me. In my special room. Oh, welcome to my special room. We have a spectacular lineup tonight of superstar singers from near and far, from coast to coast, from sea to shining sea, to entertain you. Let me entertain you. Let me make you smile. I'll do a few tricks, and we have lots of treats in store, so stay tuned. This is a benefit for the Innocence Project, a meritorious and magnanimous organization that works diligently to find the necessary DNA evidence to exonerate innocent victims who have been wrongly accused, falsely convicted, and unjustly incarcerated for decades. The Innocence Project also advocates for criminal justice reform to prevent further malfeasance and corruption of the kind that currently runs rampant in the system. Our elected officials don't care who they put away. They know ahead of time that the evidence is faulty, but they don't care. They just want to get your votes and say, look what I did. I cleared the streets of criminals. And who's affected the most? Those of color, the indigent, minorities who don't have enough money to hire high-price attorneys. There's a link on our Facebook page where you can donate Debs Jazz Benefits for the Innocence Project. All donations are tax deductible. Here's the most amazing thing about these courageous men and women. When they're finally released, they're not even hostile, angry, or resentful. Recently, a gentleman stood on the steps of the prison after being released and said to the Innocence Project, "I'm going to make you proud because you fought for me. I'm not going to just sit on the couch and do nothing with my life. I'm going to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else. I promise you that. I don't want all of my time to have been for naught." Woo! That's what I call my hero and heroines. Speaking of which, none of this would be possible without the enduring energy, enthusiasm, encouragement of my precious, priceless daughter. You are the sunshine of my life. Forever you'll be in my heart. You are the apple of my eye, and I'll always be around. You are the reason for the season, the gift that keeps on giving, and I'm the luckiest parent on the planet. If you miss any portion of this showcase or want to watch previous ones, they are streaming on my YouTube channel called Sleepless in Studio City, also the name of my radio show, where many of these accomplished, acclaimed artists have been interviewed. You can listen to previous episodes on iTunes. For a limited time only, I am offering complimentary life coaching sessions to help you find the silver lining and look at the glass half full instead of half empty. You can complain that the rose bush has thorns, or you can rejoice that the thorn bush has roses. This is an opportune time to turn your black and white melodrama script into one that's full, living technicolor, a masterpiece to cherish and behold. Feel free to reach me for a complimentary consultation at sleeplessinstudiocity@gmail.com. In order to continue curating these incomparable concerts, we are requesting donations in any amount via Venmo at Debs Jazz Concerts, phone number ending in 9003. Without further ado, to you and you and you, I am pleased and privileged to present with the utmost respect and reverence all the way from New York City, the stellar, sterling, stunning, striking, smashing, sensational singer, Kostopoulos.
Hi there, how are you? Hi there, Deb.
Wow, welcome.
Thank you
It's such
so
an
much.
honor to have you.
Thank you. Well, it's great to be here, and I really believe in your cause. So thank you for doing
Oh,
that.
oh, thank you. And I'm so jazzed to hear what you have in store for us.
Cool, that's great. So the first tune I'm going to do is called Enchantment, and it was written by Horace Silver, and I put my own words to it. This
Oh,
arrangement, you're going to hear the music in the background, is by my musical partner, Noel Jukes, and this is from our album called Exotica. So
oh,
shall I go?
wow. Yes, take it
There we
away.
go. So there'll be a little, musical interlude, and feel free to move around. Okay, thank you. Here we
Okay.
go.
All right.
Enchantment, enchantment, only meant to be a phase. I was taken by your ways. Enchantment, embraced by enchantment, though we knew it wouldn't last. destiny had passed. Enchantments, what began as a song and a phrase, then one night your sweet eyes met my gaze, charmed by the deepest enchantment. Where it ends we'll never know. Still my heart swells in the glow. Enchantments. And that solo is by Noel Jukes. Here comes Grant Levin on piano. And that's Dave Rokeach on drums and Carla Coughlin on bass. What began as a song and a phrase and this is called Poinciana Beat. Made famous by Jamal. What began as a song and a phrase, then one night your sweet eyes met my gaze, charmed by the deepest enchantment, enchantment. Where it ends we'll never know. Still my heart swells in the glow. Enchantments.
You had me at hello. Wow, what a way to
Oh,
open the show with a home run right out of the
oh,
gate.
that is
Woo!
just delightful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
I can't
So,
wait for more.
oh, thank you. So, I go by, Deb asked me to talk a little bit about myself. So, I go by Black Olive Jazz because I'm Greek, Kostopoulos. And I have a website, blackolivejazz.com, and you can hear more of my music there. And I usually work with saxophone player Noel Jukes. He does these wonderful arrangements for me. So the next one I'm going to do is a Harold Arlen tune called Get Happy. Here we go.
All right. Woo! Yeah.
Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. We're gonna wash all the cares away. Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. We're ready for the judgment day. The sun is shining, come on, get happy. The Lord is waiting to take your hand. Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. We're going to the promised land. We're heading across a river, gonna wash our sins in the tide. It's oh so peaceful. On the other side, shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. We're gonna wash all the cares away. Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day. Time to get happy, take my hand. Time to get happy, let's go. I made a promise, and you know. Heading on a new day. We're gonna cross the river. And we're gonna wash our sins in the tide. Sun is shining across the river, water for everyone. We're heading across the river, gonna wash our sins in the tide. It's all so peaceful. On the other side, shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. Wash all your cares away. Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. We're ready for the judgment day. Ready for the judgment day. Ready for the judgment day. Ready for the judgment day.
That was dazzling and bedazzling.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So I am going up to my library again. So this last one is a song that I recorded years ago called Bésame Mucho. And it's written by Consuelo Velasquez. And it means kiss me a lot. And I'm going to add in my little instrumental numbers here, so I hope they're not too loud. I'm gonna step away from the microphone. And these are called zills or finger cymbals, and I play them with a lot of my music.
How'd you know what I was waiting for?
Oh, is that what you were waiting for?
I was like, yay! You read my mind.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the one with me singing on it, and I'm just going to sing along with it. How does that sound? Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy
cerca mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después.
There you go. You got a duet going on.
I know, I loved it. Well,
Thank
you
you.
are absolutely the epitome of excellence. You brought
Oh,
your
you're such a dear.
A game, and
Thank you,
I
dear.
am in awe. Thank
Oh, well,
you.
you're a love. Thank you so much. And thank you for having me. I really
Oh,
appreciate that.
thank
And if
you.
anybody
And
wants
I
to hear
hope,
music, go to my website, blackolivejazz.com. Thank you so
okay,
much.
thanks so much. Cheerio. All right, folks, up next, all the way from Studio City, I welcome to the stage with admiration, adoration, and appreciation the exquisite, enchanting, enthralling, exciting, exuberant, exhilarating Alison Lewis.
Hi. All right. So, first up, first of all, thank you for having me here again, Deb. It's so nice to be here. In honor of Joni Mitchell's 80th birthday party, I was going to
Oh,
start off
yeah.
with a song that she wrote when she was only 19, apparently. But it so beautifully captures all of the elements of being human, self-love, love of other people, understanding the intricacies of the relationship that we have as we grow older and older. And it's called Both Sides Now. Can you hear the piano? Flows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feathered canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I could have done, but clouds got in my way.
to clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel when every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way. But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life. I've looked at life from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at
Woo! That was mesmerizing, and I'm moved to tears. Majestic, mind-blowing,
That
magnetic.
was actually at the very end. That was my friend Hannah Arista, who did that was a rough draft of her cello, a cello part I just created recently. And then after she did it, she was talking to her dog, and I forgot to delete that part. And then keys is Mitch Kaplan, and that's an arrangement by my dear friend Mitch Kaplan of that piece. So that was Joni Mitchell, and the next song I'm going to do is one that I wrote, but you could say it was very much inspired by the era of Joni Mitchell jazz, and you could say it's a combination of Joni Mitchell jazz meets Alison, singer-songwriter, meets Brazil, because I had just had a breakup, one of those big breakups that one has in life where it's extremely painful. But then right afterwards, I went and spent a week in California Brazil Camp, which is a camp for Brazilian jazz music. And everything is floaty and, right, it's just delicious and floaty, bouncy, even the sad songs. And so this is a breakup song, but in 6/8. It's called Seesaw. This is from an album of mine called Seven.
was warm and the air was clean. We went up to the moon, then down to the green, watching your smile till the world disappeared. Rising and falling, could have spent years on that seesaw. The harder we pushed, the farther we climbed, almost touched the sky. Seesaw, rush of the air, the wind in my hair, and your faithful reply. Hours flew by, but time stood still, till I heard you say something about losing the will. The past was a price that I'd have to pay. Coming apart, you were slipping away from that seesaw. The harder we pushed, the farther we climbed, almost touched the sky. Seesaw, the rush of the air, the wind in my hair, and your silent reply. Now you're somewhere in the atmosphere, and I'm stuck on the ground trying to clear the air with an empty chair. 'Cause at the end of the day, it takes two to play on that seesaw. The harder we pushed, the farther we climbed, almost touched the sky. Seesaw, the give and the take, life that we make, almost touch the sky. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-day.
Riveting, meticulous, impeccable.
Oh, sorry. Stop. Hang on. Okay, this is embarrassing. Hang on.
You have raised the bar.
Okay. That was a preview of the last song. So that was that last song called Seesaw. Was a huge honor. I actually submitted it to John Lennon Songwriting Competition. I'd never submitted a song before, and that one became a finalist for Best Jazz, Original Jazz Piece. So that was cool. Before I do my last song, I just want to say again how great it is to be here. I outside of being a singer, I've spent a lot of my life doing social service work in a lot of different realms in both San Francisco, in London, and in Los Angeles. And I saw what happens to people when they've been incarcerated for even relatively minor crimes that we consider today, such as like possession of marijuana. That was a felony conviction back in the day. And it would cause somebody to be unable to find work, to be unable to find a community, to be unable to start over again once they had been let out of prison and tried to restart their lives. So I can only imagine how much more challenging and awful that is to be in that in those circumstances with that potential future when you're innocent, when you're actually innocent. So God bless the Innocence Project, and thank you again for doing this, Deb, and for including me in this evening's program. So what you heard was the intro to my last piece, which is really, for lack of a better description, a song about loving the one you're with. Okay. This is Kevin Axt on bass. And just off the camera to my right is Andrew Sinowick on guitar, really.
Jake's no snake, he's a lovely guy. He cooks and he cleans, go to dinner he buys. The only pity, no matter how I try, I can't look deep into his eyes. He may not be right forever, I'll take no vows, but I might as well concede to the deed, 'cause he's Mr. Right for right now. Well, is it a crime to be biding our time when I feel no butterflies? He holds the door, my hand but once more. The chemistry's not on our side. Well, he may not be right forever. To him I'll take no vows, but we've all got our needs, even if Cupid's on leave, 'cause he's Mr. Right for right now.
So as I said, it's Andrew Sinowick on guitar, Kevin Axt on bass, Ray Brinker on drums, and Mitch Foreman on keys. So I actually wrote this about an ex, and it's his favorite song, and to this day he doesn't know it was about him. Hopefully he's not watching this right now.
Well, is it a crime to be biding our time when I feel no butterflies? He holds the door, my hand but once more. The chemistry's not on our side. Well, he may not be right forever. To him I'll take no vows, but we've all got our needs, even if Cupid's on leave, 'cause he's Mr. Right for right now, right now. I don't mind the free meals or what it conceals. Ska-dum-dum, de-de-dum, de-dum-dum, de-bow, dum-dum. Ska-dum-ba-dum-wee-ba-dum-wee. Ba-da-dum-day.
And that's my fade out.
Oh,
right.
I am speechless in Studio City rather than sleepless in Studio City. You are a force to be reckoned with.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
All
you
right.
for having me. I will still be here for the photo shoot. So.
All right. Okay. Thank you. We'll be right back with our photo shoot. Woo! 5 stars, 2 thumbs up. All right, folks, it's time for you to take a tizzy. You can visit the loo, fill up your glass of wine, have another cup of joe, and we'll be right back after our Fab Fun photo shoot. So I welcome all the artists to unmute yourself and put yourself on camera. And Maxie will lead us in our photo shoot. All right. Alison, and we've got Kay and Jerry and Frieda. All right, it's a full house. All right, folks. I want to take a moment just to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. You have made an indelible mark on my soul. You will always have a place in my special room, and I am eternally grateful and beyond beholden for your conscientious commitment to the cause, your gracious generosity, and I feel like I'm in the presence of greatness, so who could ask for anything more? All right, folks, let's start out with just a big smile. So everybody say cheese.
Cheese. 1,
Okay.
2, and 3. Perfect.
Okay, and now let's give a peace sign because we all need a little peace.
1, 2, 3. Smile. Perfect.
Okay, and now give yourselves a hug. Love the one you're with. You got to love the one you're with.
1, 2, and 3. Perfect.
Okay, and now let's reach for the sky because the world is your oyster and everything is possible.
1, 2, and 3. Perfect.
Okay, now it's time to be silly or scary. Like anything silly.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Okay, and now let's have one more deep, deep primal smile from head to toe, ear to ear, inside and out. Go to your happy place and let's see that.
1, 2, and 3. Perfect.
All right. Thank you guys so much. And stay tuned. We'll be right back with our second half. Cheerio. Oh, wow. Woo. Oh, that was just absolutely amazing, awesome. A reminder that this is a benefit for the Innocence Project, who is celebrating their 31st year, during which time they have freed and exonerated 245 people who collectively have spent 3,800 years behind bars. Woo! And the Innocence Project has passed 250 state laws and federal reforms to make sure that the criminal legal system is more just. They've also worked with 71 Innocence Project organizations around the world to advance the innocence movement. And here's a tune that I wrote for your listening pleasure. This was inspired by an artist who was on my radio show, and I asked her what you do to get through the tough times. And she said, I go look in the mirror and I see the face in the mirror and it gives me peace. So this song is called Face in the Mirror. Face in the mirror, who's looking at who? Face in the mirror, friend near and dear, Once I was lonely, no one in sight. I saw my reflection and knew you were right from the start. There are two watching over me and you. Inside my mind, you'll be my partner. With you by my side, we've got the power to get back to the place I began in my search, taking that first breath of life once again. Face in the mirror, you're never alone. Face in the mirror, never far from home. I can see clear, you are the light, guiding me gently into the night. From now on, there are two watching over me and you. How fun was that? And now on with the show. I welcome to the stage with the highest praise and regard, all the way from Century City, the A-plus, ace, adept, adroit, astonishing, astounding artist, Frieda Lee. Woo! All right. Welcome.
Well, welcome. How are you?
Oh, I'm in heaven now,
I'm
just
fine.
seeing you.
There seems to be a little internet interruption now.
I can see you, and I think you might be a little bit
Hi.
frozen.
I unmute. Everything's straight. Okay, how are you?
I am absolutely in heaven right now just to see you.
Really? Oh, well, this is
Oh,
an experience. And, as I said to you before, I've done Zooms. In fact, I was doing them once a month with my club in Chicago. I'm originally from Chicago.
Chicago.
Right,
that
right.
lady.
3
And
years
I'm
in
from there too. It's my
Right.
hometown also.
Well, by way of Philadelphia, I give Chicago big, stars, but by way of Philadelphia. But at any rate, well, at any rate, as I was saying before, I done those Zooms with my friends, and I've done memorials. Just gone in, but it was wonderful this time because technically, I see what can be done
Yes.
with
It's
sound.
amazing.
Yes, it was really amazing. I thank Eric so very much, and thank you
Oh,
for being persistent, because as I was reluctant, right?
Oh,
Okay.
you are a sweetheart, and I am so appreciative of all your extraordinary efforts.
Okay. Well, I was supposed to have a pianist and had a gig. So we said, well, you asked me if I had any tracks. I said, yeah, I have tracks. So I'm going to use my tracks tonight. As you know, many times I've done in Chicago songs that are sung by and arranged for Ella Fitzgerald.
Yes.
So I have my first set of tracks. I've got My Love to Keep Me Warm because I understand it's quite cold back there, back east there. So to all my friends in Chicago and right here in California, it's kind of chilly, which I love. And I've certainly had the love of that beautiful daughter of mine, Rona. And you see behind me the lovely of the
Oh,
berries.
yes, the arrangement.
Right, that's Rona. That's my daughter. And
Oh.
so I've got My Love to Keep Me Warm. I really could never get cold with her. Okay.
Oh, I love it.
So here we go. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. The snow is snowing, the wind is blowing, but I can weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. I can't remember the worst December. Just watch those icicles fall. What do I care if icicles form? I've got my love to keep me warm. Over with my overcoat, over with my glove. I need no overcoat. I'm burning with love. My heart's on fire. The flame grows. I can weather the storm, storm, storm. What do I care if icicles form? I've got my love to keep me warm. All right. Off with my overcoat, off with my glove. I need no overcoat. I'm burning, burning with love. My heart's on fire. The flame grows higher, but I can weather the storm, storm, storm. What do I care if there's a storm? I've got my love to keep me warm.
Woo! Wow, you are the real deal. And that was absolutely peerless, matchless, flawless, faultless.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's really funny because you don't really have I guess this is how you are in the studio many times. In fact, I do it better when I do have it taped after rehearsing with the band or whatever in a studio rather than having them there playing. So here I go. The next song I'm going to do was my first song ever to record. And this happened many, many, many years ago when I was in college. I'd won an award, and the award was a long playing album of Nelson Riddle, Sing a Song with Riddle. And all you get is background music. You get the 78, that's what they were, those long playing records. And then you also received a booklet that had the music, but no melody. Only when there was the orchestral part for them to come in, you know, between your A, B, and C part of your music. Well, they recorded me with this particular song, and many of my friends thought, "Oh, Frieda, you recorded." No, it's just they taped it, and they put it on the radio at the university. So one of my favorite songs, beautiful song, "The More I See You."
Oh, all right. Take it away.
Oh, take it away.
The fabulous Frieda Lee.
The more I see you, the more I want you. Somehow this feeling just grows and grows with every sigh. I become more mad about you, more lost without you, and so it goes. Can you imagine how much I love you? The more I see you, as years go by, I know the only one for me could ever be you. My arms won't free you, my heart won't try. My arms won't free you, my heart won't try.
Woo! You are a class act, my girl. A top-notch, terrific, tantalizing talent. Woo! Bravo. I can't wait for another one.
Well, this last one, fun. It was recorded by Frankie and Ella, but it's one of my favorite because around here, all of you, everything, you make me feel so young. And I got this little puppy named Bronco, and running after him and talking to him, he really makes me feel young.
All right.
I have to find it.
Bring it on.
All right. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I want to go play hide and seek. I wanna go and pounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of dots running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. So you make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today. 'Cause you make me feel so young. Hey. Oh, when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today. 'Cause you make me feel so young. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so young.
Oh, you knocked me off my seat. That was outstanding, out of this world, over the moon. You are one singular sensation every little step you take.
One singular sensation. Thank you so much.
That's you, my dear. Oh, what a treat. Oh, you are a breath of fresh air.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheerio. Oh, gosh.
Where'd you go?
Oh, wow. All right, folks. Last but certainly not least, the icing on the cake, the cherry on top, la crème de la crème, la pièce de résistance, the commanding, compelling, captivating, charismatic, consummate pro, Jerry Costanzo. Oh.
Hey, Deb.
Hello there.
Hi.
Hi.
Great to see you, and thank you for having me back again. This is such a
Oh
pleasure.
my gosh, what
It'll
a
be fun.
joy.
And thank you so much for what you do. It's so important, the work you do, and it's such a good cause.
Oh.
You know, I watch a lot of those shows, and I'm always compelled when I see, you know, the look on these people's faces when they're finally free, and you know, and to know that you've been held for so many years, or you know, knowing that you're innocent. So it just must be. I can't imagine, but the work you do to help these people is wonderful.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes it all the more worthwhile and valuable.
It makes you
Thank
feel so
you.
young.
Yes. Oh.
So it's great to be here, and I've got a few songs for you tonight, and the first song is the title of my very first CD, called Destination Moon, and this was the title track from the album named Destination Moon, which I recorded back in 2008 with my octet, my Gotham City Swingers, and this was back in New York City. I am from New York, and moved out to California in late 2019, only to be stuck inside a room for 2.5 years. We all know what happened. So yeah. So we ready?
We're
Yes.
ready.
We're ready. Okay, here it is, Destination Moon. This is
All right.
I was inspired by the great Nat King Cole for this one, and who else was it that? Oh, Dinah Washington. If you ever get a chance, listen to Dinah Washington and Nat King Cole do this tune. But right now, you're going to hear Jerry Costanzo do this tune.
Oh. All right.
This is actually my band, the Session Recordings. Come and take a trip on my rocket ship. We'll have a lovely afternoon. Kiss the world below and away we go. Destination moon. Travel fast as light till we're lost from sight. The earth is like a toy balloon. What a thrill you'll get a-riding on a jet. Oh, destination moon. We'll go up, 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 straight to the moon we two. High in the starry blue, I'll be out of this world with you. So away we steal in my jetmobile, a supersonic honeymoon. Leave your cares below, pull the switch, let's go. Destination moon. Yeah, it's a great arrangement by my good friend Andy Farber. Destination moon. He teaches composition and arranging at Juilliard. A destination moon. Now listen here. Oh, there once was a time when the colorful thing to do was to call for your date on a bicycle built for two. But cars and trains and even planes all have had their day. Now the time is due to call for you in the 21st century way. We'll go up, 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 straight to the moon we two. High in the starry blue, I'll be out of this world with you. So away we steal in my space mobile, a supersonic honeymoon. Leave your cares below, pull the switch, let's go. Destination moon. Ah, ah, ah. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. Wow. You are at the peak of your power. That was
Oh, yeah.
thrilling
Well, doing
and
the best I
gripping.
can, looking at the computer screen and here in my living room.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
All right.
All right, so that was from my first CD. Now, this next tune was from my third CD, which was entitled Invitation. And this is a tune by the great, written by the great Gigi Grice, and with lyrics by the great John Hendricks, who was the godfather of Vocalists, although I'm not going to scat anything, but John Hendricks did write the lyrics to this next tune called Social Call, which was from my third CD, Invitation.
All right.
And it goes something like this. I happened to pass your doorway. I gave you a buzz, that's all. Now lately I think lots about you, so I thought I'd pay a social call. Now do you recall the old days? Now we used to have a ball. It's not that I'm lonesome without you, I just thought I'd pay a social call. I'd lie and say things are just swell, but to tell the truth, now I haven't been too well. Now if you should try to kiss me, now I promise I won't stall. Maybe we'll get back together, starting with this incidental, elemental, or simple social call. Yeah, that's Ted Firth on the piano. He also wrote this arrangement for me. I'd lie and say, now things are just swell. But to tell the truth, now I haven't been too well. Now if you should try to kiss me, I promise I won't stall. Maybe we'll get back together, starting with a simple social call. Starting with this incidental, elemental, or simple social call.
Woo-hoo! Oh, you make it seem so effortless.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And I love your sass and your swagger and your style.
Thank you so much. Yes, so these are a few tunes that I'm going to be playing at my upcoming gig at Campus Jacks in Newport Beach on Wednesday, December the 13th. I'm going to have a quartet with me, piano, bass, drums, guitar, some great LA musicians. And I put together a tribute to Frank Sinatra, who would have had his 108th birthday on December 12th.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to celebrate with my Sinatra-inspired show, but my Sinatra-inspired birthday show. And I'll be mixing in some of my original arrangements as well as some of Sinatra classics. So you know, I do a lot of Sinatra tunes. People hire me all the time, and I kind of fell into that groove of a Sinatra tribute artist. People hire me for that quite often. So I'm pretty busy with that, especially this time of year with all the holiday parties coming up.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, this last song was from my second CD, which was entitled "Can't We Be Friends?" And this tune was inspired by the great Desi Arnaz. People don't know that he was a wonderful singer before he was Ricky on the I Love Lucy show. He was a boy singer with the Perez Pardo Orchestra back in the 1930s and early 40s. And this was a tune that he did, and I kind of fell in love with the tune and had my friend Andy Farber arrange it for me for my third CD. And it's called Quizás, 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 or Perhaps, Perhaps, Perhaps.
All right, bring it on.
You won't admit you love me, and so how am I ever to know? You only tell me perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. A million times I've asked you, and then I've asked you over again. You only answer perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. If you can't make your mind up, we'll never get started. And I don't want to wind up being parted, broken-hearted. So if you really love me, say yes. But if you don't, dear, confess. And please don't tell me perhaps, quizás, perhaps. Oh, swing! That's Andy Farber on the tenor saxophone. Wonderful arrangement. That's the great Mark Sherman on vibes. Rumba. You won't admit you love me, and so how am I ever to know? You only answer perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. A million times I've asked you, and then I've asked you over again. You only tell me perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. If you can't make your mind up, we'll never get started. And I don't want to wind up being parted, so broken-hearted. So if you really love me, say yes. But if you don't, dear, confess. And please don't tell me, quizás, perhaps. You never say you love me anymore. Why do you push me away? That's it, I'm calling my lawyer.
Oh, what a way to close the show
Thank
with
you
a
so much. Thank you,
magnum
Deb.
opus.
Once again, thank you for having me, and it's always a pleasure to be with you.
Oh, thank you so much.
So if anybody's watching and you're in California, Wednesday the 13th of December, come on down to Campus Jacks in Newport Beach. It's a beautiful jazz club, supper club. You'll love it. They got a beautiful stage and sound system, and we'd love to see you there.
All right. Woo! Well, you are second to none, and I love your vim and vigor.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Woo! Cheerio.
So with that, we shall say adieu.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. Avidazane. Arrivederci.
Au revoir.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Deb. Bye now.
Oh, wow. That was transformative, transcendent. Stay tuned. In 2 weeks, we'll have another. We will have another. Let's see. We will have another magnificent lineup. And until we meet again, if you'd like to see change in the world, be that change starting in your own backyard with the words that you use. Words are so powerful, they can burn bridges and bonds or build bridges and bonds. Here's the key component. Before you speak, stop, pause, breathe, and think. T-H-I-N-K is what I'm about to say. Thoughtful, helpful, intelligent, necessary, and kind. Tickling the ivories feels like in the womb. Notes come fresh and easy, that's where I find peace of mind. Among your hearts and your souls, we're all the same in our goals. It's divine to be me, it's an art you see. Playing here's the key to creativity. Let your inner light shine. Let it shine. And I I leave you with this love meditation to say often during the day to yourself, then to another human being, especially somebody who irks you or pushes your buttons, and then to the world and institutions at large. And it goes like this. Here's part 1. May I be peaceful, happy, and light in mind, body, and spirit. May you be peaceful, happy, and light in mind, body, and spirit. And may they be peaceful, happy, and light in mind, body, and spirit. And here's part 2. May I be safe and protected from illness and injury. May you be safe and protected from illness and injury. And may they be safe and protected from illness and injury. And here's part 3, my favorite. Are you ready? May I be free from anger, affliction, fear, and anxiety. May you be free from anger, affliction, fear, and anxiety. May the whole world be free from anger, affliction, fear, and anxiety. And there'd be no war, there'd be no violence, there'd be no abuse, there'd be no fighting or famine, there'd be no hunger, hate, or homelessness, there'd be no depression, oppression, no ageism, racism, sexism, there'd be no murder, mayhem, melancholy, or misery. There'd only be love left. You would intuitively recognize that we're all the same. Your pain is my pain, your joy is my joy, your suffering is my suffering, your success is my success. Imagine all the people living life in peace. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All I am saying is give peace a chance. In my special room, I am free. In my sacred room, there's no doom or gloom. I am free to be me. In my special room. Peace out. It's a wrap. Day or night, wrong or right, black or white, it's a wrap. May all your dreams come true. No one deserves them more than you. May all your dreams come true. No one deserves them more than you. It's a wrap. Day or night, wrong or right, black or white. It's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance 'neath the cover of October skies. All the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. I'm trying to please to the calling of the heartstrings that play soft and low. It's a wrap. Day or night, wrong or right, black or white. Peace out.